Type of 1 in the chat if you're hearing me. This is my first live stream. I'm just testing it out. So when you guys hop on, you can ask me any questions about trading psychology, life, anything. I'm just testing because we're taking things to the moon in 2026. We're getting to that back, helping traders getting better. I can tell you, I was if there was a world record for the person with the worst mindset, the most shakiest mindset, with the most fear, that would have been me. And I overcame all that. Where now I can see a trade and just take a trade with that confidence. Whether I'm winning, losing, or break even, I'm still gonna show up with that confidence. So that is growth, that is evolution, all because of the work that I did. And I know that you guys can get to that level as well. So just stop in, ask the questions that you have, and we're COLEMANSION. Remember COLEMANSION, because we really, is there another option? No, there is no other option. So we're gonna get things to the next level. We're just testing now, making sure that things are okay, so we can start be doing these now, and you guys can come in with your questions and level up. That's all we care about this year. Level up, growth. So type a 1 in the chat if you're hearing me. Are you guys hearing? So if you're just jumping on and you have any questions, if you're just jumping on and you have any questions, type it in the chat. Anything about trading psychology, fear, greed, any challenge that you think you're having through it, with discipline, anything, just type that in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. As I tell you, you only need one insight to change your life, and maybe you get that insight today. So just shoot, ask your questions, and I'll go ahead and answer them. See, we have 4 people here. Remember, if you have your questions, shoot, I'm ready to answer your questions. You're just jumping on, remember, we're live now. If you have any questions, trading psychology, anything you want answers with, go ahead, shoot, and I'll do the best to answer you. Because I'm telling you, you just need one insight to change your life. And today is the day getting that insight. So just shoot, ask your questions in the comment section, and I'll answer that. So we're just waiting here and see any questions. But let me introduce myself. I'm Urt Coleman. I'm from Jamaica. I've been trading since 2020, February, one day before my birthday. I've been trading, and it has been a rough, exciting, all sorts of emotion of journey that I've faced to be where I'm at now. Still far from where I want to be, but still far from where we have came as well. Cause I'm telling you, I couldn't be confident in the market to even take a trade. I would be so scared of losses, so scared to just show up, and no matter how good I was at analysis, because I was always good at analysis, I could mark up charts perfectly every time. But fear will stop me from taking those trades, from profiting those trades. I would close early. I would always do something to mess it up. That's when I realized that it wasn't necessarily the money, it was my psychology that was leading to a lot of the problems that I was having. So it doesn't mean that the strategy is not important, but I knew what I was doing, but yet still I couldn't do it. And I know that a lot of you guys are having that problem as well, where you know what to do, you know your strategy is good. Because if you can go on a run of consistent trades, that means your strategy makes sense. So why aren't you making the profits that you want yet? It's because something, you have mental blocks, you have some psychological blocks that is stopping you from getting to that level that you want. And that is what we're clearing all 2026. We're changing ourselves so we can get the profits that we want, not just even from the market, but from just us elevating in life overall. So we're just getting better. We're doing the things that help us to get better so we can get the results that we want. So tap in. That is a little about my journey. And as I do these live streams, you will learn a lot more about me, the things that I've been through to get to the level where I'm at now, where we can show up to the market confident and say, okay, I can take a trade, not scared of what can happen, or not. We just know we show up with our proper risk management, with our proper strategy, and let the market play out how it wants to. But we're not being that fearful like previously. So just tap in, first testing, first live, waiting on you guys to just jump on, ask your questions, and shoot away. Yes, so I want you guys to comment in the type in the comment section, which pairs do you trade? What pairs do you look at? I'm waiting on the questions. Still waiting on questions. Yeah, we're still waiting on questions. Anyone have a question? Shoot, ready to answer. Know a lot of you guys are having your different challenges. Remember, don't be scared to ask a question. Go ahead and type in the comment. Shoot, if you're just joining in live, remember, ask your questions in the comment section about trading anything, and I'll be happy to answer you so you can get that insight to level up in 2026, because remember, 2026 is when we get into that bag. So go ahead, shoot your question in the comment section. I'm putting a Q&A in the comment section. So what's currently your biggest challenge in trading? Go ahead and tell me your biggest challenge in your trading. Yeah, testing it out. Our first time live. First time live. No one, any questions? Still waiting for the questions. For now, we're just checking it out. I gave you some of my background story if you're just hopping on. That been trading since 2020. So this year we'll be making 6 years. So if you're just started trading, yeah, we're far in the game. We have a lot of work to do. But with the proper mindset and the proper guidance, you can speed run your process, because you won't be starting from scratch. You'll have more knowledge, more from somebody who has done the thing that you want already, so now you can get better results. So if you're just shooting out, yes, wish you all the best on your journey. Tell me what trade you pick, what peer you trade, and what is your biggest challenge that you're having now. I'm happy to hear it, and let's discuss, let's talk about it, because you'll be seeing a lot more. If you're just hopping on, we'll be seeing a lot more of me over the coming weeks. We'll be doing lives, we'll be doing breakdowns as we get a better setup on that. Now we're just testing, seeing how things run, and we're going to take things to the next level, remember. So if you want to be on that winning team, remember, I'm looking forward to see you. So keep tapping in, check it out. Still waiting on questions, but I spoke about some things already. And what do you want from your life? That is a question. Let me just go ahead and rant to the camera while we wait and see if anyone comes on with any questions. So let me just rant. What do you want from your life? Because a lot of times people don't even sit on the question that what do you really want from your life? For me personally, I want to create that legacy. I want something to outlive me. I want something to outlive me. So I want when time I'm past and gone, people or my family can say, he did that, or it did that. COLEMANSION did that. to make them elevate and get to a better spot. So even if we're born into a family where we didn't have riches or that structure wasn't there, we can be that first person or that first generation to change that for who comes after us, because we can't change what the persons did before, but we now can do something to change it and make it better for who is coming after us. So the purpose has to be bigger than money, because in the start you'll be losing a lot of money. So if your purpose is just money alone, then you're going in for a big, it's gonna be harder. Let's say it's gonna be harder. Of course you want to make money. That's the main thing, to make money, but it can't be about making money alone, or else when the challenges come, you're gonna be just gone. You're gonna want to give up, you're gonna want to quit, because at start you're gonna be losing more money than winning. But if you come in now with a bigger purpose, so for me the purpose is bigger than money. So when I'm going through those challenges and have gone through those challenges, those were the things that let me push through. Remember, I told you I didn't make a withdrawal until 3.5 years in trading. I withdraw $107 in June 2020. And from that day, I had just been losing for 3.5 years until August 23. That's when I made a first withdrawal, when I grew an account from 500 to 2,000. That was my first time. Before that, I was just constant, just losing. I lost so much that I couldn't. It never made sense. Because how can I just be just losing? Nothing, no wins, no nothing. No, just constant losing until you see you start getting better. You start fixing up those mistakes that you were making. You say, okay, you start to get that pattern recognition, and you start making less of those mistakes and doing more of the things that actually work. So I stopped like jumping out of trades early. I understand that even though the market doesn't move in a straight line, so the market is gonna do those pullbacks. One time I thought that if the market was just supposed to go straight in your way, so if you took a buy and you were correct, the market was supposed to go straight up, no pullback. So the moment I saw a pullback, I would exit that trade early, and then end up losing that trade until you start saying no, can't keep making these mistakes, and you get better and better over time. So anything that you are doing now, you're gonna get better over time, as long as you're learning and growing. You can't do the same thing every time and you're just gonna be just bad. No, you're gonna get better. You're definitely gonna get better. So keep growing, getting better, looking at where you're making the mistakes. Don't just brush it off. If you see you're constantly doing something and it's not getting you the result that you want, that means it's a error, it's a mistake, and you have to work on that to fix that, so you can get the results that you want. So remember that. Don't keep making the same mistakes every time. Realize that you're making that mistake and start looking at ways how you can change it. And that's, I created products for that also too, because I lost so much. I had to find things to help me, because I learned a little differently, where I have to break down things in a way that I can understand, or else if it doesn't make sense to me, then I'm not learning nothing. So I created products for that, break down things simple, because when things are complex, the work is hard before you even start. You not even want to start doing it. So I created products for that, to break things down very simple for me, so I can understand and make those changes psychological as well, being more disciplined, being more clear on your strategy, all of that. Yes, because you have some mental blocks that you are facing. You don't even know you are facing them. Things that affected you from childhood, from your upbringing, that if you don't take a look at those things are affecting your trading, and you don't even know. You don't even know. That's the craziest thing. So when we say you have blocks, you have things that need to be removed for you to get the results. Just know that it's a real thing. And remember, you can't fight a battle that you can't see. When you know, you can attack the problem, but when you don't know the problem, it's like you're fighting with a blindfold and you can't know what to tackle. And a lot of people, you might think it's your strategy. It could be a strategy, and it could also not be a strategy. Sometimes it may be just a one little simple thing that is creating a butterfly effect or a domino effect of other trouble. Where if you just cut that thing at the root cause, then you can get better because you remove that thing. So trading is one of the easiest, hardest way to make money because the process is simple, but the battle, the hardest part of the battle is facing yourself because you can't escape yourself no matter what you do. So you can lie to anyone and say, oh, things are okay and whatever, but you can't lie to yourself because trading is always going to put that mirror if you are being disciplined, if you are being confident, if you are studying, practicing, because all of that is going to show in your results over time. So you can't fail that. So you can tell me a lie and saying that things are okay, but your results will prove over time. So yeah. So that's my rant. We can go on and on and on because this is the journey I've been living for years. Overcome challenges, tackling my different challenges one by one until now, as I said, far from where we're going, but far from where we've been as well. And we know that in this coming year and beyond, we can say that we know we're going to level up and get even better than we are now. So, if you're just tapping in, like I said, remember 2026 COLEMANSION. Remember, look out, I'll be doing breakdowns, more live streams, answer any questions, something to just help you because the difference between where you want to be and where you are now is just first a shift in perspective because you can't get the same thing. You can't get something different by doing the same thing. So you have to shift the perspective, change the way how you view a situation first, and then that will lead to better actions, better habits, and then lead to better results. And then that is just now a flywheel because you do something, you get better, and then you see that, okay, I did this and get better. Now you're going to do it again, and you're going to get even better and better again. And things are just going to flow from there once you are just putting in that work, getting better. So remember, the first thing to shift is a perspective. So you need to get perspective from persons who have been where you are or been where you want to go. So they can share how they overcame those challenges, and you can just get one shift in perspective. And what is that one shift in perspective worth to you to change your entire life? So that's why you have to listen to valuable things, valuable information, so you can get that result that you want. If you stay stuck in the same ways, you're gonna get the same result. And remember, you don't want that same result that you are getting now. Because you're facing a challenge and you want to overcome it. So you have to do something different, get a different perspective, change your mind, change the way how you view that situation so you can take a different action or a different habit and you get a different results, and that is going to lead to confidence and momentum. When you see that, okay, I'm doing this thing and it's actually working, whoa, you're going to just want to keep pushing. So that is my rant for now. Just checking in, testing, COLEMANSION. That's what we up to today. So we're on almost 30 minutes. I like this. I like the YouTube live. So I want to see a lot more of you guys checking in. A lot more of you guys checking in. Want to see a lot more of you guys checking in with your questions. Anything that you have to ask. Remember, COLEMANSION will answer a question Colemansion will answer your question. Anything that you have to ask. Raphael, what's up, bro? You have any questions? See you just tapping in. We were going on a while ago. I was just sharing some background about my journey. And if you have any questions you want to ask, because 2026 we come in with that banger. Oh, we're just getting into it. So if you have any questions, remember, just go ahead, ask that question. Shout out for being here. You didn't have to be here, but you came, drop a comment. If you have any question, I'll be free to answer. So, oh, you don't know the script? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Bless up, bro. Yeah. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and you can start that process. So, remember, trading psychology, life, anything that you want to know. So, shout out, bro. Blessings for checking in, dropping your comments, dropping your 2 cents. Really appreciate it and taking to that next level. Just a scroll through. Bless up, bro. Just first testing the live, you know? Testing the live. And if you hear the Jamaican accent chip in, remember, because we don't really speak English here in Jamaica, you know, it's patois. But we have to, because the audience is larger, we have to, fine tune the speech to accommodate everyone who doesn't speak that Jamaican dialect. But if you hear a little something chip in, Jamaican coming in that yard, man. So bless up, Raphael. All the best on your journey, bro. In whatever you're doing. If it's trading, keep pushing through. If you're not profitable yet, continue grinding, growing, and getting better. Because trading, people will say scam and that. No scam. Real thing. Make money. We've made money from it, and we made it our little. Still not at those 10K days that we're heading towards, but we know it's real. Nobody can convince us that you can't make money from trading, because we have made money for ourselves. So, yeah. Bless up, bro. Raphael. Respect for the check-in. Go on there, thing, bro. Yard this. Yeah, man. Yard, man. Bless up yourself, bro. All the best in what you're doing. I'll be doing more of these. So anytime you feel free to just check in. We're here. Once you're live, just check in. Bless up yourself. And we know over time we're going to build it. More people are going to check in now. Now it's just our testing, getting comfortable in front of the camera, learning to talk to the camera too, because we all have our little fears and challenges that we have to deal with, because it's the first time I'm actually doing a YouTube live. Other than making my videos, I've never done a live yet. So the first time for me. So bless up Raphael for checking in and showing that love as a yard man. Bless up. Let's go even on a tangent, and that a lot of time you're doing things and the people closest to you are not always going to be the ones to support you. But if you have a vision and you believe in what you're doing, don't let anyone stop. Don't let anyone stop what you're doing. You say, bad t-shirt. Yeah, my respect, bro. I got this t-shirt from a 5K run that we did for European Union in back. So Keneally Donaldson. Hi Keneally Donaldson. Yes, run the script. That's up, bro. Hi Keneally Donaldson. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. If you have any questions, thanks for being here. First, thanks for being here. And Kenny Donald say, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot. Trading, life, anything. Because your boy been through a lot of things. So I have a lot of insights. I'm not the best and we not stop growing. But, oh, we get into that level. Fashion designer, bless up, bro. So maybe we don't know what the Raphael. I'm gonna check out that, bro. I'm gonna check that out. And we don't know what the future holds. We don't know if we can tap into something. COLEMANSION and Raphael Leopard collection. We don't know. So I'm gonna check that out, bro. And you know, respect again for the check-in. Kenny Donaldson. Now, if I said if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Because I said, been through a lot of things. Okay, bro. No problem, Raphael. No problem. Check it out and show some love as well, too. So, keep do the do. So, keep do the do. All the best and success for you in 2026 and beyond for you and your family. Yeah. So, Kenila said hi. Hi, Kenila. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot. I know a lot of time people shy. Don't be shy. We're here, we're vibing. We're vibing. So you don't have to be shy. We're just vibing over here at COLEMANSION. Soon we see a couple people. We know we're going to soon see more people. Because anything that we do, we're gonna grow, get better, level up. That's a must. There's nothing that I've done on a consistent basis and we never get better. It is impossible. That doesn't exist in our world, and it's the same for you. Take a look at yourself and you're going to see that anything that you have really put your mind to and gotten better at, you always improve. You never stayed at the same place where you started. You always level up, you always got better. So I just want you to take that mindset through anything that you do. Know that you're gonna get better with anything that you do. So keep pushing, keep looking at the errors, though you can't do the same thing that's getting you the same results. And don't let your ego get in the way of getting the lessons that you're supposed to get. Says thanks, same to you and your goals, bro. Bless up. Every man have a dream. Yeah, man. Every man have a dream, man. We couldn't go on no dreams and we want to get better. There's a great world out there for all of us. Great world out there for all of us. Big world. And you just have to try shoot. So and get yours. Because we have to get ours in the month. Have to get ours. Yeah. Raphael Leopard. Remember, he says he's a fashion designer, so you can check him out as well. Showing love in the chat. Blessing up. So show Raphael some love and check out what he's doing. And show COLEMANSION some love too. First live checking in. Yeah, we just ranting, we just talking, we just vibing today. Yeah, and soon you soon see us bigger setups, better equipments. Because we're not gonna start and stop. We're gonna get better, level up. Everything is just growth, evolution, and just improvements in every area of our life. Wealth, health, trading, or finances, or mindset, everything. We're just getting better at that. So keep shooting for your dreams. Remember, shoot for the moon. If you fall, we're not falling either. But if you fall, you might fall amongst the stars, but we're not falling. We're going straight up because we're just elevating and getting better here. And anything of value that I can do to add into your journey, I'll be free to do so. As I said, I have products, ebook products, and strategy. If you're looking for trading, and I'll be coming out with a lot more things because we're doing a lot of things over here at Team COLEMANSION. Because really and truly, I can say this, my real goal is to change the frequency of Jamaica, I would say. And let me explain. It's redefining in the possibility. Not because we're in a third world country, mean we must box in ourselves. We don't have to stick into that box. We don't have to stick into that box of just what is given to us. We have brilliant minds. You, France, you're a human being, and you have your imagination. You can think about something different. Don't box in yourself into that. You have to do this or you have to do things the societal way and the social norms. We can redefine what's possible because there's a great world. We don't let the boxing by. And again, a lot of people are going to want to. People who you don't think like you are going to want to box in that, but don't limit yourself in a box. Great world. You have a brilliant mind and you can use it to get to the level that you want. So remember, man, we're not boxing ourselves. So that is my real ultimate goal, to change what's possible, that we can come from the rural third world country and still be able to do something great. It's not just for those people or that kind of people or a person of a certain skin color or something. We can do something brilliant in life too. So if you have a dream, if you have something that you have an idea with, start taking action, looking at ways how you can get better with that thing that you are doing. Don't just have your dreams and sit on them. Because remember, without faith, without works, your faith is useless. So you have to have the faith that you can do it, but then you have to do it too. Don't just say you want to do it. You have to take action. Remember, execution. Start from where you are with what you have, and you will get better. If you see today, I don't have no big fancy setup. I just have my phone, and I'm still checking in doing my first ever YouTube live. Not many people. I just see 3 people here in the 3 people on the live, but still we're still showing up like it's 3 million people, because one day we can get to that 300, we can get to 300, 3,000, but we're showing up every day same way, because we just need to change one life, one life at a time. We don't need a million yet. We need to change one life at a time. Help one person who is going to dare challenge, Yeah, we just need to help. Yeah, man. So remember the song, we are, yeah, man, we are on the world, bro. So if you have a dream, keep pushing. Don't sit on your dream, because if you sit on it, somebody else going to get it, because somebody else who is willing to do that work. So if you have your dreams, push for them. Shoot. And if you have your 9 to 5 on that too, don't quit your 9 to 5 or none of that too. You just add it to see where you say you work on your 9 to 5 and then you work on your 5 to 9. So work on your goals and your dreams, because the bills have to get paid. We're not going to steal or do anything like that. We're going to work on what you have, with what you have now, and then do your little on the side to get better until it can replace it. But don't just stop doing what you were doing, your 9 to 5 and that, because a lot of I'm guilty of that too. At first, 9 to 5, I had a negative connotation towards it, because she was starting out in the world of business. But when you start out in the world of business, first it is very risky and uncertain. So things are not going to be hitting at that first moment. So it's best now to start with your business and keep your 9 to 5, work on both of them until you level up. Keep trying things, keep getting better. And one of the best things is to have the right knowledge, get good mentors. People, again, sometimes we are scared of saying, oh, you might get scammed or that. But remember, it's better to have the right map to go forward rather than figuring out. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Somebody did what you are doing now. So it's best now to align yourself with them, whether you can find them on YouTube, whether you can pay for them. Even if you can't pay for them now, you start working with what you have now until you can get to pay them and get the knowledge to have a shortcut. Because I realize, like, if somebody do something already, it just makes sense to just learn from them and then you fine tune it to your personality. It makes the journey way easier because rather than spending a lot of the energy into figuring things out, it's to me it's a I'm not gonna say it's a waste of time because it builds that character and that strength, but it takes time that it didn't have to take. So think about that and consider it. Because at first I was always, oh, I want to do things myself. Yeah, you can do it by yourself. But if somebody had already figured it out, why you not just working with that person? So again, it's up to you. You can decide to that. Remember, I said if you're a trader and you watch this live, and you come here on this live, excuse me, I have digital products. I have a steal the 10 hidden psychological blocks that is blocking your trading. Check that out. The link is in the description. Check that out to find that block that you have in so you can remove it because it might not be a strategy. Could be, but it could not be. So remove those blocks so you can level up and get the results that you want. You only one. If you can find one to remove, your trading goes to a whole new level if you can just find one. So find those blocks, remove them. I created a lot of things. I tell you I have a lot of things. Whole lot of things that I created to help me. I have a trading mindset fantasy game and no, you have never heard about that before because I created it that I used to do discipline in a fun way to help me to not do the foolishness that I was doing and get better. So all lot of things and we always creating because I like creating things. I like enjoying things. So I enjoy creation. You know, seeing something that helped me and now I'm just sharing that help with the world to help you level up as well because I get joy from that to help others level up to get their results. I can get my result as well too. So that is it. So we're having a good live again. Shout out to Raphael for checking in. Shout out to Kenelia. Kenelia does. I don't know if Kenelia is still here, but shout out Kenelia for checking in. Raphael for checking in. And we appreciate, and anybody else who came on, still appreciate you for passing through my first live and blessing me up. COLEMANSION, we taking this thing to the next level. First test of the live, and you can watch it. We not even going off no scripts yet. As we start getting more people, then I can know what you guys want more, and then we can work with that, level up, help you to get better so you can level up. Remember, because I said, first thing you want is a perspective shift. Somebody who has seen what you have gone through before, so they can show you that, and then know you can work on that and get better. So that is it. That is our Team COLEMANSION. Remember, Team COLEMANSION, you know. See, C and the M. This is Team COLEMANSION. See, we have Team COLEMANSION. Yeah. So a lot more things coming in. Yeah, and we're doing a lot of crazy things. Remember, don't forget. So checking in. It's now 12:49. I'm gonna go until 1. I'm gonna save this live as well too. I'm gonna save this live so who may come in, check in, do Team COLEMANSION, going to the moon, trading, life, goals, mindset, everything. Getting better at this year, 2026 and beyond. It's time now. Overcome your fears. Whatever that fear that you have, overcome it. See, my first time live, I didn't know what to expect, but I just know that doing something different, we going for it. and spread that positivity, add my value to the world so people can get better, and also me getting better as well too, because growth never stops. Always grinding, we always growing, we always getting better. Never been a time where we never get better, never, and it will never happen either. So we, and it's the same for you. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Same for you, that anything that you're gonna do, you're gonna get better. This year is your year. From hearing the sound of my voice today, this year is your year. Raphael, Daniela, all the other persons who are lurking, they didn't comment. We're still glad that they're here. We appreciate that they're here. They didn't comment, but still, they are here. So we know that from the sound of my voice today, it's all blessings and all growth, upliftment for everyone who is here today and for the persons who will be coming, because we know a lot more people will be coming. Yes, and again, we will be asking the questions, answer. Trading story. Let me give you now a trading story. I speak about it in my video already, but in case you haven't seen that, in my trading story, one of my trading story, like the first time I lost my biggest trade, I deposited $1,000 in the market. 1,000. And there was a guy who we used to take signals from, because I just started and I was saying, yes, I can get rich today. Not even tomorrow, today. I can just put in the money, get rich today, because surely trading is this easy thing. You just click buy or sell. Deposited $1,000, got a signal on US 30. At that time, I understood lot size, but I didn't understand it so clearly. So deposited the 1,000, and I had a 0.03 on it. And the guy put in the signal, and I just entered the trade. Didn't really know like the proper risk to reward and that. Again, just starting out in the game. And I remember the trade push about $150 first, and I was like, yes, because this guy always had good signals. So I was like, yes, crazy. And then the trade started to pull back, because that was in 2020 when now the news and all that, the COVID, that time, the see that time. We're not saying it on YouTube in case it's flagged, but that time, the virus time, and put in that trade, and the trade started pushing my way first. Then it started to pull back, and the trade just pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. And my phone was charging, and I would run out the house and run come back in, run out the house, run come back in, and I lost $600 that day out of the 1,000 that I deposited. So I deposited the 1,000 on about 9 a.m. and then I lost 600 by 12 p.m. And I'm telling you, I was devastated. I remember I just sat in my bed like this and just looking at the ceiling and saying, oh my God, how could I just lose that money so quickly? The money just lost so quickly. Probably tears run down my eyes. I think tears run down my eyes. But I was so devastated, like crazy. Because in Jamaica, 600 at that time would have been about 9,000 something. That would have been about 9,000 something. 90,000 something, sorry. 90,000 something. So you say here in the background noise. Tell me if you're hearing clearly. Yes, that was about 90,000. One moment. Making sure the sound is good for you guys. You have to make sure the sound is good so you can hear the story. Yes, so remember I told you. Back to my story. Back to my story. So I deposited the 9 a.m. last 600 by 12 p.m. When I was in the trade was pulling back. I run outside, run back in, run outside, run back in. And I remember that night I lay down in my bed and I was saying, wow, just lose that $600 so quick. That crazy, because that was money that was deposited from savings. I didn't work to get that money. Well, work to get that money, but it was savings. So for it to just go down the drain so quickly, I was like devastated. And that was when I saw even a guy made some 400,000. I was like, and my setup was similar to him, but because I trusted the guy with the signal, I followed that guy with the signal. I ended up losing. I was devastated, man. Devastated, because I was like crazy. Just those 600 like that. But that was 6 years ago. Fast forwarding now, we're not gonna lose it like that anymore. Can still lose the 600, but not like that. Because now we have better risk to reward. We understand the market better. We are more disciplined. So even if I should see that the market is not moving very clearly, I can just rest the market, go away, come back, because I know that there'll always be a next setup. So I don't have to rush. So no, I don't make those same mistakes anymore. So that to show you a journey, story, and a lot more story after that. But today, I'm just giving you that one story today. Just giving you that one little story today. We have a lot more stories. We have a lot more challenges, both on the charts and off the charts, that has led to us being here where we want to be now. So, crazy things, you will hear a lot more. So we are almost at the one. We soon close off. Thanks for all the guys again checking in. Shout out to everyone passing through, showing love. We're gonna do this a lot more. Every week we'll be doing a live stream as long as God keeps us alive. We'll have more people coming on, get with their questions and everything. So it's just going to be growth, improvement. And my first time, if you're still in the comment section, tell me how I did for my first time. Let me know how I did for my first time. Get some feedback, what I could have done better. Remember, we're not too big to grow. So, and anything that you want to know on future videos as well, remember, shoot that in the comments. Or I have a Telegram group as well. You can go there and my contact is there. You can go ahead, or you comment something in the Telegram group, just with a question, something that I could have gotten better with. Because remember, growth, improvement, you're not looking, nothing stopping us, no ego, nothing. I can always grow, I can always improve. Tell me what you want, because I'm doing it to help you guys to level up and get better in your trading, get better in your life, everything. But trading will be the most focus now. I mean, we're not one-dimensional, because we know a lot of things. We've been through a lot of things and we're doing a lot of things. But the main focus now would be trading psychology, especially. Disclaimer, we're not saying we are psychologists, no medical advice, no financial advice. But we can say, based on our experience and our things that we've been through, we can give you the insights and can help you. So it's for educational purposes. Remember, we're not telling you what to do and what not to do. You are the own controller of your life. So you make your own decisions. So that is at 1 p.m. now. 1 p.m. now, and I'm going to close off this live. Thanks for all you guys that have checked in. Remember, click the link in the description, in the pinned comment. Check it out in the description of my channel to get the 10 hidden psychological blocks that are blocking you in your trading. No, I have them there. So check that out. And if you want any further questions, anything to ask me, click either in the Telegram group or message me personally, so we can fix and work on that and help you to get better and level up. So I'm your trading doctor. I can diagnose a fix for you, and I have the things, the products to help you to get you the results that you want. So remember, check that out. Thanks for everybody passing out through again. Remember, Daniela, Raphael, bless up yourself. Let's see you on the next live stream.